How's it going, everyone? Maryland and Nemona here. That's right, it's time for more Pokemon Violet. Last time, I gave this Techno Lizard a sandwich and got out of this cave. This time, I'm gonna go over to that lighthouse because that's apparently where I need to go. So, one other thing I actually did just a little bit of test recording just like around. Nothing exciting happened, but I just wanted to make sure everything was good. But two things. One, very important, if you're not a fan of autosave, go into your options and turn off autosave. Because I'm recording, I really want to make sure my recording turned out right. The software I use, OBS, I was recording some other stuff and it would crash randomly, and I really wouldn't like that to happen after I saved. If it autosaved, that'd be bad. But there's also some pretty useful things. Normally I turn this on fast as quickly as I can. However, I don't know. I feel since I'm reading it, for right now I'll leave it on normal. But there are some good things in here that, you might not have bothered. So later on, when you get a lot of Pokemon on your team and you're learning stuff or leveling things up, skip move learning makes it just so nice so you don't have to deal with oh, so-and-so wants to learn this. Same with send to boxes. Once I have my team kind of figured out, I will turn this to automatic, but then I'll just place whatever new Pokemon I catch into the box rather than have it go right into my party, or at least having the option to do that, which, is fine right now. I don't know what I want to use, but as I'm catching a lot of Pokemon. Another thing, we're still in tutorial mode, kinda. So it'll be a little bit before I get over to the school. Probably an episode or two, probably 3 or 4 before we're really doing stuff. So if you have any ideas of things that might be fun or cool, not any challenge mode type things, but maybe, hey, here's a cool Pokemon I'd like to see you use. Or what if you visited this place? Or just things like that. I want to take a fairly standard route, but I'm open to suggestions. If you say it now, because I am recording these, kind of in bulk. I just had dinner. It was very good, I'll have you know. But that way I'll be able to be a little more consistent with output. So that's why I'm telling you this now. So then when I go on my adventure, well, maybe you'll be able to shape it. Anyway, why, that little... What are you doing out here? I'm not talking to you two. You can shove off. Wait, I know you. Aren't you Arven? You're enrolled in the humanities track, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon researcher, Professor Turo? Doesn't matter who my dad is. The real issue here is what in the world this Pokemon is doing out here? And what is with this form it's in? I gave it a sandwich. I met it at the bottom of this cliff, you see. See, we heard this strange cry and we tried to investigate, but Maryland fell off a cliff. Yeah, okay, just tell it like that, sure. That Pokemon saved him, but it seems like it wore itself out in the process. It got kinda slumpy afterward. Yeah, slumpy. But you should have seen it before. It looked totally different. It was unbelievably strong. Yeah, you slumpy lizard. Well, yeah, as it should be. But it can't fight while it's like this. The form Miraidon takes in battle, that's its true form. Miraidon? Is that this Pokemon's name? How'd you know it? You can't go in the lab, it's locked. I don't remember ever seeing you around, but given the uniform, you go to the academy too, do you? Miraidon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special. Special how? What sort of Pokemon is it? You think you're up to ordering Miraidon around? Then how about I test your worthiness? Sure. Heh, well look at you, quite the little go-getter. I've been feeling all out of sorts, so I'm gonna use this battle to blast these doldrums away. Yeah, here we go. Pokemon Trainer Arven. And he's got a rat problem too, or a rodent problem. Yeah, he's got a squabbit. These memories are leaving a bad taste in my mouth, and I want it gone. So this is kind of dumb, but I have to share it just because, like, as soon as I saw Arven in the game, like, as soon as I saw him, the immediate voice that came to my mind, which I'm sure I'm not doing it justice, if you have played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, my headcanon for Arven's voice is literally Zeke von Genbu, bringer of chaos. I have no clue why, but my entire playthrough, every playthrough I've ever done of this game, I just hear Zeke's voice. Like, that's just it. So, like, I'm not good at copying that voice, but, you know, you can kind of pretend. I don't know, once you think it, like, I don't even know why, but that's just my headcanon, okay? Seems you know a thing or two about battle. Yeah, just a thing or two, maybe. He's the bringer of sandwiches. The bringer of, like, cooking. Wow, Maryland, that was awesome! Yeah, I just used the cat. I guess I wasn't ever gonna stand a chance using some Pokemon I'd only just caught. But if you really think you can take Miraidon off my hands for me, you'll need this. It's the Pokeball that brute's been kept in. Sweet, Miraidon's Pokeball. So why'd you have it? Anyway, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. What? Oi, can you not hear me or something? Fine, be that way. Oh, don't be that. Alright, well, I missed what she said. What a weirdo. What a weirdo. I don't have any more sandwiches. Get in the ball. That Arven guy definitely knows more than he's letting on. Next time he and I are battling, I'm gonna wring some answers out of him. But, oh right, we gotta climb the lighthouse. Can't wait to show you the view of our school. Sounds great. Okay, let's check this out. This little door here. Door's locked. Darn it! Alright, what about behind here? Oh no. As I was saying, what about behind here? Haha, there we go. I knew there was something hiding. A revive. Nice. Probably a good idea to save these, because they are still kind of expensive. Like, if someone faints, just go back and talk to your mom to rest. Okay, now I'm gonna go up here. I think I took the long route. Yep, I did. Hi! Look, Maryland, that's Mesa Goza! Keep wanting to say Mesa Goza. That's Goza. I think. And that huge building with the Pokeball on it is our school! It's gonna be so great having you in the same class, Maryland. But all that schoolwork... Don't think of it as schoolwork, think of it as tons of chances to learn about Pokemon battling. Isn't it awesome what you can see from up here? Mountains, forests, grasslands, nature! Gotta love that nature. And you know what's waiting for you all over these natural spaces? Tons of Pokemon. Consider this me officially telling you, welcome to Paldea. But anyway, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here. Let's make it to Los Platos for starters. That's right on the way. Vamos, come on. Yes, let's go. And this music, I will hear this music so often. It's a good tune though, I like it a lot. Alright, so let's move on along here. Chesto Berry, very nice. Oh, who's this little squirt? Hey, let's battle. Yeah, so trainers, you can walk right by them. They're totally fine. It's not like the older games where you're forced to fight them. Oh, looks like Lechonk wants to watch. Youngster Elian. Tarantula, alright. Ooh, I got a bird. You know what? I'm gonna switch out for my new bird. That ought to be a little bit better. It's got peck. Big pecks, I hope. Yeah, you can also turn your camera during the battle. I find that to be kind of neat. I like to see if there's just stuff watching. Often things will just come over and watch the fight. Yeah, the Squawk ability here, it can also get Intimidate, which is really, really nice. I think if I had the choice, I'd probably have given it, or let it have Intimidate. But Hustle will be fun. It'll boost its power, but it'll make it miss fairly often, so. It's a gamble. We'll see how it pays off. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Now, I know in, like, previous games, you know, I'd show, like, all the trainers and every Pokemon they had and all that. Like, I wanted to show this one. I'll probably show, like, a few around here. Ooh, Oranberry. But, like, you know, I'll do, like, highlights, because, I mean, it's pretty samey for the most part. Like, I'll be honest, you know, they aren't really that tough. I mean, some of them are, but most of them just really aren't that tough. But it's still a good idea to fight them, because, like, if you fight a lot of them in an area, you can like, unlock something at Pokemon centers. There's, like, sometimes at certain Pokemon centers, there's sometimes a guy that'll be like, yo, come back and talk to me after you've, like, you know, fought 7 trainers in this area. So it's kind of worthwhile to fight them, but it's not like the older games. You know, as much as I love Azurill, well, actually, I don't like Azurill. I like Marill, all right? Marill's my favorite, but I don't want to use Azurill or Marill, although they're very good in this game, of course, you know. So let's get this thing hiding under this bridge. Give me a coin, gimme ghoul. Yeah, you can find those all over. They do respawn, which I didn't realize when I first played, so I thought, oh man, I'm gonna have to find them all, like the Koroks in the Zelda games. Oh, a Deerling, it's sleeping. Oh, wait. If it's sleeping, oh, I think it woke up just in time. You can sometimes catch them off guard if you throw the Pokeball while they're asleep. Oh, I should have used Bite, not Scratch. Forgot I unlocked that. Wow, this thing's strong. It's level 7. Yay, I caught it. Not gonna use it, but definitely wanted to, you know, have it. Own Claws. Sure. Let's get rid of Tail Whip. Okay, while we're over here, let's go get this item. And, yeah, my destination is actually just Los Platos over there. Which, I mean, I guess I can head towards. I want to fight this dude, though. What up, youngster? If you can beat me, I'll tell you a cool secret. Oh, Zahira, the student. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you dude. I'll just refer back to Keenan and Kel. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. Yeah, right. I don't know. Alright, maybe that was fine in the 90s. Somehow I don't think it is in today's day and age, but whatever. Okay, anyway. That's the one downside. Sometimes it can be hard to tell, like, you know, Pokemon or trainers or things like that from afar. Because, like, you know, you can freely zoom around the camera, basically. Like, you know, you can twirl it and all that. Yeah, there's been so many times I see, like, a pixel. I'm like, what's that Pokemon? It's a pixel. Oh, well, that tells me a lot. So let's go ahead and grab some items over here. Oh, there's some new Pokemon. Let's go grab some. Whooper! Looks a little different. Alright, well, I got Whooper. That's good. That's the Paldean Whooper. One of 2 Paldean Pokemon, I do so believe. Well, in the main version. Like, I guess the DLC will probably add some, right? I think. I'm not gonna use it, but I did want to get its Poison Ground instead of Water Ground, so that's kind of cool. Pretty solid Pokemon. I do see this Ralts over here. There is a Ralts that can appear, like, right over here, kind of by the Pokemon Center, over by the cliffside. I find it's there fairly often. I don't know if it's actually, like, one of those things that does appear there all the time or what, but I just know very often I find it there. And, you know, it's cool. Like, even though Ralts is not a very good Pokemon, when it evolves into either Gallade or Gardevoir, it's really good. But, like, even Curly isn't that good, to be honest. Like, you know, if you've ever trained one, you probably know what I mean, because I've trained them up a few times. Like, the end is definitely worth, you know, going for it. I don't think I want to use it. I did use one in, I don't remember which one of my Scarlet and Violet runs. It wasn't one of my main ones. It was like, I don't know, a walkthrough run. Like, I've restarted this game so many times. But I've only beaten it twice. Oh yeah, I should probably get this little thing. Igglybuff! Also, I gotta say, the music, I love the music. This battle theme right here is like my favorite battle theme. It's so good. Well, maybe not favorite of all time, but definitely favorite in the game. At least of like the wild battle themes, because it's so cool. You know, you go to Pokepath, you know, you fight the wild Pokemon. They have that like wild Pokemon battle theme. It sounds more like a Pokemon game. This one really doesn't sound like a Pokemon game. And a lot of the others don't either, but I love it. It like blends in very nicely. Oops, I don't want to add you to the party. It blends in very nicely with the environment. And what I mean by that is like, it's based on the environment. Like this background music, if I could find something else to fight. Let's fight Fido. Come here, Fido. Come here. Come here. Come here, pupper. See, it like changes kind of seamlessly to that, which is really cool. But I love this. It's just got such a good beat. It's a vibe. It's a mood, you know? This is like, I have this on when I want to get some work done. Yay, I caught Fido! Which, you know, I know a lot of people like Fido. I'm a cat person, I went over this already. No, I've already used a Fido in, I don't think I fully used it, but it's very good. It's a very good Pokemon. You know, if you like it, you definitely like it. So before I go to Los Platos, I want to, well actually I want to grab that item over there. I wouldn't mind getting some more Pokeballs. Sorry, I saw the little pink flowers. I thought they were a Pokemon. But I want to go over here by this river. There's actually somewhere else I could go, but I'm going to wait until after Los Platos. But I do like to go down this river that I kind of passed by earlier. Where did it go? Yeah, there's that bridge. And the reason is, this is a good spot to find a Zuril. I mean, not that it's really a problem, but also, look, it's a Weasel! It's so cute. X defense. It's just sleeping. Oh, it woke up. Oh yeah, there's Psyduck too. So, you know, pretty good selection of water types. I don't think I'll use Weasel, because I feel like I've used Weasel a lot. But it's nice because you can get one nice and early on. You can also get Psyduck, but, you know, it takes forever for Psyduck to evolve. So, like, I don't think I'd recommend it. Alright, speaking of Psyduck, I should probably just catch one now. Just kind of get it out of the way. Yay, caught it! Okay, so what's down here? Whoops. I am stuck in the water. Yeah, no, down this little river, I always love to travel down here. I think there's a few items, but there's also a Pokemon you can get, and maybe I should use it, I don't know. I haven't actually used this one, so it is worth considering. But this is a nice way to get it a little on the early side. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit of a distance away, but yeah, look at those things sticking out of the water. It's not a Diglett, it's Wiglet! It's so funny. Oh, I knocked it out. That's unfortunate. That one was too weak. Yeah, I recommend holding in ZL and then trying to target it that way. Because otherwise they will, like, slink into the ground. So, like, if you approach them, It's not gonna work out too well. So that's why I was doing that, just in case you were wondering. Also a good spot to get Magikarp, but like, you don't really need to worry about it. It's gonna be pretty useless until level 20. After level 20, it's great. You know, it evolves into Gyarados. Gyarados is very good. Whoa, double balls, what does that mean? It's the water, of course. Alright, I got Wiglet. Now maybe this will be a water type that I use. I don't know, I haven't really used this thing. So we'll call you Eels! Perfect. Oh shoot, I wanted to add you to the party. I usually just skip nicknames and I skip adding to the party right away. Alright, well there we go. I got Eels. Rattled. I don't think that's good. I don't really know. This thing's kind of bad, but whatever. I don't really care. Natures, don't let them scare you. You know, if you played like Pokemon games and you're like, oh man, you know, this would be such a good Pokemon, but its nature is just awful. Like, okay, you can get mints quite easily in this game. You can just buy, I think, whichever one you want, and they're 10 grand each, which isn't a lot of money. That's nothing. Like, you can earn that very quickly. You can get them from raid battles. You can find them. So really, nature is not something that's a concern. Even abilities, like you can get an ability, what is it, ability capsule. I think it's like 100,000, so not free, but you know, not bad. Certainly fixable. All right, I got Wingull, so it was worth going over here. I'm just gonna turn off the option for, you know, do you want to add it to your party? If there's something I want to add to the party, I'll know. And that's just this one here. We'll do automatic, and let's not give nicknames. I can always give nicknames. What are you doing? Look at this weasel. What is it doing? It's like walking over to me. Oh, I can't take pictures yet? Oh, maybe it's because I'm crouching? There we go. Yeah, if you press down on the D-pad, you can open up the camera app, which is kind of cool. And you can press the Y button to take a selfie. And, like, I'm gonna take a... Oh, hey, what's up, squad? I like it. Oh, perfect. Oh, no, I want this. Alright, we'll do that. And then we can do a filter. Whoa! Starburst. Film reel, toy camera. Monochrome, sepia, cool. Retro, vivid. Oh, I like that. And then I think we just, yeah, you can just take the picture, I think, with the capture button, right? Oh, yeah, press the A button to hide the guide if you want to do that. Come on, Weasel, do something. Perfect. Now, while we're on the topic of pictures, since this Weasel, I think, not that Weasel. I mean, you're a fine Weasel too. But let's do something kind of fun that, you know, a lot of people don't do because they don't realize they can do it. You go to Profile, and you can change your photo. There are actually two photos. You can either use your icon or the one that's on your trainer card there. So we're going to take a new photo, and we can do basically the same thing I just did. Except, wait, can I not? I guess I can't turn the, why can't I turn the camera? That's weird. Well, whatever. We'll take a picture of a weasel. Oh, sure. Great. All right. I really need to find a Meryl, but yeah, I like weasel as well. Okay, let's do the profile picture. So we're going to take a new one. Yeah, this one, I guess we can do this. So, all right. Come on. Come on. Now, unfortunately, you can't choose... Oh, dear. Act cool. What's this? Rawr. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't choose a picture you've already taken, so you kind of are limited for, you know, the, Wait, what happens if I press down? Is it, like... I think it, like, draws attention, but maybe because they're wild Pokemon. I don't know. Alright, and... Oh, I don't want you sleeping. Let's try this again. That looks great. You know what? We'll just do that. Okay. Yeah, I know we're playing Pokemon Snap all of a sudden now. It's just fun, okay? Don't judge me. It's important to have fun in games like this. And that's why, like, trying to show ways you can have fun, I think is important. Especially early on. This isn't about the end goal. This isn't about where I end up in the end. It's about the journey getting there. And I want that to be a recurring theme as we go along. Like, you know, I want to show some of the sillier things to do. I want to show, like, some of the cooler things to do. Like, not all the glitches and all the speedrun tricks and, you know, all that. Like, nah. There's plenty of videos on that if, you know, that's what you want to look at. But just, like, the simpler things, the funner things, you know? And, I don't know, maybe y'all won't like it. That's what I want to do, so that's what I'm doing, gosh darn it. Okay, so, yeah, we're not gonna have much exciting for a little while, but I think this is a good kind of spot to conclude this episode. I don't know what other Pokemon are nearby here. Like, I know, in fact, I'll even show you on the map. Really good place to check out is this area here. You can do this even before visiting Los Platos, but it has a lot of cool Pokemon. However, I want to get more Pokeballs and stuff first, so I think I'm going to do that. So let's just head over to the Pokemon Center. And, well, nah, you know what? We'll do that next time. I know it's right there, but I always like to kind of leave with, you know, something like a clear objective for next time, if that makes sense. And I think we're going to need a lot of that just due to how this game is. So anyway, let me go back to, no, we've done enough camera. I want my emotes. Yup. All right, so I think we have done enough. I look so sad. What's up, little Fido? I think we've done enough. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you on the next episode of Maryland's Pokemon Violet Adventure. Hey, I got it right this time. See you next time, Fido.